guys, welcome back to some more Death and Request. On our last episode, Arata and Lydia head away from someone that was lurking around Arata's abode. Then, Arata went off to investigate the Sano Kami Shrine and managed to uncover another string of texts behind the head of an evil doll, which allowed us to delve further into the Rosaria Forest, which also led to us meeting an elven girl by the name of Mita at the Hidden Village's entrance. We then learned how both the village's residents tend to act, and that they exiled Lucille as well, due to her being a half-elf. So, with that wee tidbit in mind, let us continue, henceforth. And well, get a move on when it comes to investigating this area further, because we gotta meet the village's elder. And oh, speaking of investigating, what's this little terminal about? Okay, so that's gonna be on our agenda. We gotta find a key. Because it also seems like there's a floating item over there, and I'm just gonna say that that's not a bug, but a feature. Because that is probably going to be some kind of bridge, or branch, in fact, that may appear if we manage to find the item. But right, as there is a beastie here, I think we shall fight it, just to see what Lucille's glitch mode actually looks like. As I've yet to actually see what it looks like, but I did manage to get her up to 79% corruption whilst leveling everybody up off screen. So as far as enemies go, well, I want to take down this beastie, this one, and this one, as they are quite resilient to magic. And well, as Lucille is magical oriented, yeah, she's not going to be doing much to them, even in glitch mode, I would imagine. Actually, no, I don't want to use a magic attack. I don't want to be my own hubris by acting on the opposite of what I advised, because that wouldn't be good at all. Oh my. Well, we managed to get a knockball on that fella. Actually separate him from the pack. Because now we can take this opportune moment to clean up with Koya. And then we'll just get all buggered up as Lucille to see what it looks like. Because I've yet to see it as well. Nice. Right, let's have a kick. Oh boy! Well, you weren't one to, well, want to be bullied before, but now? I think you're going to be the one doling out punishment because you've got quite the sadistic look on you. Especially that smile on your portrait. Oh my. Well, I could get used to this, especially given how, flamboyant your chair is now, milady. But right, so let's actually get to using her glitch attack, shall we? Because I'm really curious what this looks like as well. A Polonese glitch. It also removes effects on us, so I'm gonna presume that may also remove our buffs? Thankfully, these remaining enemies aren't too resilient to magic, but oh boy! So, did you just conjure up a sun? And just burn those beasties alive with it? Oh my gosh. I know that you're predominantly the sun element in all Lucille, but there's such a thing as overkill. Then again, it would only be befitting to her stature, huh? And she has a sun-focused magus at that, and there was an enemy. Right there. Well, to that I say, I want to bail, because this is more of the same as to what we just fought. Is there anything to be found here other than a beastie? Yes, there is. A red quartz, which looks to be a new piece of equipment for Owl. It's a fairly minor upgrade when it comes to the attack and agility fronts, but, well, I'll take that increase in magic attack and magic defense, as I have learned quite a bit of magic with Owl. In fact, I have managed to learn all of Owl's skills, incidentally, so Yeah, having more options when it comes to a more even stat spread may be quite nice. But actually, let's just top up everybody. By that I mean, get Clay to max health. And then, let's just use all lives restored a bunch. There we go. Now we're ready for whatever else may entail this journey. Nope, no BCs for now. Granted, I'm more so looking forward to a potential boss fight than fighting more of the same, as we have fought these beasties quite a bit, as it doesn't look like there's much in the way of, well, new ones. And it'll just be more of the same, if anything. Oh, an elf's heart. Neat. Actually, wait a moment, that's not neat. Hang on, is that like an actual piece of flora? Or is that a literal elf's heart? I just thought of that. Did we just find somebody's dropped organ? Like, excuse me, sir, ma'am. You've seemed to have dropped your heart somewhere. Would you like it to be transplanted back? I mean, are they even able to perform surgery? In World's Odyssey? Who knows? But it looks like we found the key that we require. Maybe this portal will take us back? Yep, it did. Okay, nice. Oh, it's not a branch this time. It's just a little glowy bridge. Well, that's fine nonetheless. Oh, a weapon for Lucille as well. Croatation. Let's see how this is. Maybe it's going to be an upgrade. Maybe it is an upgrade in terms of what I've got. Granted, if you don't really need the bonus hit points, I would recommend her default weapon, the Sick Tact, because, well, it does increase her magic attack even more so. But seeing as how I'm a little bit paranoid, given the fact that we are currently on hard mode, and some of the enemies have hit me very hard thus far, yeah, I'm gonna go with the bonus health, because you don't do damage when you're dead. Any hoodles, let's have a little peek at this event. Oh, it's also thanks to you, milady. I mean, you also helped out when it came to just us being able to get to this village in the first place. Aye, keep it close. Is that a new kind of greeting, sir? No, these are genuine screams. Well, I'll give about a 6 for the first and about... yeah, I'll give them both a 6. Well, maybe it's an Entomb Queen, and oh my, we got some new beats here. Yes, be an Entomb Queen. Oh. That is not an Entomb Queen at all. No, it definitely isn't. Oh my lordy. You know, I feel you. Maybe you just felt like going on a little bit of a killing spree and all, but let's just get a better look at this dicey CG. What is that in her hand? It seems to be dripping blood as well. Oh, I don't even want to think what that may be. Well, you see, milady, that makes sense, because not everyone will go under... Well, let me face that. Will undergo the intensive training that requires to, be hanged! Oh boy. That's not a good sound. Oh! Yeah, sure, why not? At least add, I would say, about 3 more to your overall tally. I was just kidding! Oh, not the children too! Uh-oh. I would like to know the same, because even though she a beaut, she's kind of being a mass murderer right now. No, not Mia! She actually has a colored in portrait! Plus, we only just met her! Please don't! I think that'll answer your question. Uh-oh. Well, the F-bomb has been dropped. What happened to her? I think you look a lot better when you're not drenched in blood. Dang, if you weren't a cruel mistress right now, Cleo would certainly have another contender. Well, she's kinda dead, ain't she? Can we just move and then you don't slip her throat? I mean, there's always a third option, right? Because you're probably gonna do it anyway.
こんなキャラクター見たことがありません。私の作ったキャラじゃない。一体こういうシチュエーションもゾクゾクします。動かないでいてくださいね。そこの老人、この村の恐ろしい。止めに来なくてよいのですか？やめてくれ。頼む。王さんなら体を張って止めに来いよ。里の者がこんな恥ずかしめにあってもどうでもいいのか。呆れました。
I mean, can you blame him? Oh golly gee, you look hecka roughed up right now. I know they described you as such, but did you really have to add in that wee detail? No! Oh, you can't tell me that she was top heavy and then did he let me see the goods before cutting her in half? Dang it. But on the other hand, could she just be put back together? Put a little bit of elf glue? Maybe yeah? Oh, I don't really want that picture in my mind right now. Oh. Oh really? You went and done that too? We're like a bad day, everyone! When it rains, it pours! Lucille left. So, is she a part of that group then? I really wasn't expecting something along those lines to pop up though. But I guess I'll pop in Shina for now. Granted. Hang on a moment, I just want to sort out everything. We'll use this too because Shina's attack has been lowered. Because we could always sort out those buffs once again. But, man. Quite a lot happened there. Sorry. Oh my gosh. So, not only do we have to deal with atomic queens, we have to deal with other abnormalities too. Are we even going the right way? Oh, looks like we are. Okay. Yeah, this is probably the case. No, this is definitely not the case. Is it? Do we have to go to a new area? Maybe we do. Why did I say it's definitely not when it very well could be the case? Yeah, there we go, an event. That makes sense. Oh, way to hit a sore spot. Pray tell? Lucille joined! Wait! Oh, okay. We're allowed to put her back in the party. Well, as much as I would like to use her... I'm just thinking right now. I kind of want to keep Shina for clearing out bugs. I want to keep Koya for overall utility, because I like what she brings to the table a little bit more than Lily right now. And Al is our most prominent physical attacking party member. That's not to say we can't just swap in Koya for Lily or Shina for Lucille during the fight, though. If anything, though, what equipment do I have on you right now? Yeah, I think that'll overall suffice. So let's have at thee, I suppose. Oh, it is a boss fight. But right, whilst we're in a non-event area, as we observe what these bugs do. So, one thing that I initially... Okay, that's kind of fitting with how much health you've got. The Slaughterer. But, as I was saying though, one thing that I did stumble across in the credits for this game, because one thing I generally don't do for games that have visual novel segments is look at the opening. Because a lot of things can spoil what's there. Like, for all I would have known, it could have spoiled about Ripika's existence with what she looked like, so I tend to avoid them. But I noticed that one of the guest character designers for this game is Hook. Now, you may know Hook from such works as Steins Gate, but they also were the artist for a franchise that, well, it doesn't seem to be as booming as it used to be, if at all alive at that, which is Black Rock Shooter. There was a lot of characters that had a similar design to what we have right now, whether it be the glitch modes or, in this case, Ripika. And I really like that because back in the oldie days, I was positively obsessed with Black Rock Shooter. Like, to the point that I would read the manga, play the video game, and just seeing something similar to that in this boss fight, which reminds me of Black Gold Saw from Black Rock Shooter, in fact. It's really cool to me. But any oodles, I think we're just going to do Parfait Moon and then a couple of guards until we can clear these bugs with Shina. I think it was a good thing that I brought Shina, in fact, because these the bugs are very potent. But right, let's just do a couple of Azure Bullets and then an All Lives Restored. Yeah, we'll do this. Spread out a bit as well. Okay, we really don't seem to do much damage to her. Either this is scripted or this is to make up for her low health count. I'm gonna go with the low health count right now. Because, well, she only has 6,666 max health. If she didn't have really high defensive stats, then this fight would be over in a flash. But right. Well, I don't really want to bring Lucille right now because I want to clean up the bugs. So let's do a Rokudian. Actually, no. A Charlie Sharp to set up for the Kalas Minas Anagine, which is Shina's only physical move, but has a very high power count, as you can see. And then I'm just going to do a Rokudian, and then a guard. Because I want to clean up all these bugs. Okay, good thing we guarded with Al. We could even get Al's glitch mode here, but I think I'll let Ripika activate it for now. So, I shall just do a couple of Soul Lances into a guard. And then that should suffice. Alternatively... no. I've got Shina set up for a future turn. But it looks like as if that may have a cleave, so do I really want to go in close with Shina? Probably not. I might even swap out to Lucille, now that we've cleaned up the bugs. Yeah, so let's just guard here. Alternatively, let's do this. This. Yep. I was just deciding what to do, sorry. Because Al actually works better when her attack is down. At least to be able to use some new moves from it. But right, let's just top up here. Do a couple of Azure Bullets. Alternatively, we could Battlejack. No, I think this will be fine for now. I mean, I could go for glitch mode for Clea, but we won't be able to maintain it. So I'll save it for later. At least we're willing her down, even if it's by a small margin. Doesn't look like we can knock her back much at all, though. Now, I could go for a hefty blow here with Shina, but let's just swap out to Lucille. Oh my gosh, that hit really hard! Okay. Well, this is just going to be a recovery turn. Yeah, this will definitely be a recovery turn, so... Also use a high elf tonic here. Although, do I want to attempt to maintain glitch? No, I probably can't because it drains by 10% every turn. So I think I want to try and get the most out of it here. Oh, my attack down went away! I wanted to use this! Or more so this. But, oh well, I guess we'll do a couple of Soul Lances into a Devouring Flame. Actually, wait. Maybe alternatively, just so then we don't take as much damage here, use a Catchy Shield. Lastly into a Devouring Flame. Yeah. As the stun did miss too, but we're going to get the benefits from the skill itself. And take a very minor amount of damage from it. As far as when it comes to a seal... We can try lowering its attacking stats. Oh, this is kind of sketchy to do, though. This is really sketchy to do, actually. Oh my. Well, let's try it nonetheless. Because we did at least lower her magic attack. Not so much physical attack, unfortunately. Oh, what? Okay, I guess the Kachipan didn't actually work out. Oh, no! It didn't actually proc because she didn't get stunned. I've had the ability to at least utilize it before. How am I going to revive her? Oh, I know how, actually. We use an Ultra Ogre Brew. I don't actually want to go close here. But, just to explain as to how I've normally used that skill. When testing in most scenarios, because I haven't tested it with glitch mode, because glitch mode generally makes it harder for you to get affected by status ailments. I would use the Kachi, and then I would cleanse the stun with a seal, and it would still give ow, the defensive bonus. But it turns out if the stun doesn't activate in the first place, it doesn't work, which is really unfortunate. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do it the other way around. Hi. Fiddly D-pad. I'm just bewildered at what happened because it just outright bonked out our sturdiest unit. Gosh dang it. This is mostly to get the SP back, though. Right. Oh, but she's gonna get a turn again! Maybe I can lower her physical attack if I try hard enough, because it seems like she's physical orientated. Maybe even lower her speed at that. Can we get a little bit closer? Well, she went right behind Al, though. Can I just do this carefully? That's probably the closest I'm gonna get. Because I really don't want to be in cleave range. If that happens, though, oh gosh, that's some scary business. Because we need a guard with Al. But at least our attack's lowered. Just don't. Oh. Okay. Now it procced. And now the fight ended. Okay, I would like to know why it actually worked that time, but not the prior time? Because she did 50 damage there, and there is no way that that attack debuff made her do significantly less damage to that point. Oh well, let's just find out what happened in this scripted fight, because I was actually enjoying it. Yeah, keep it together. リプカと言いましたね。なぜこんなことをするの？
なぜですって？そうですね。
You know, fair dose. I mean, you are using a giant sword that also just so happens to have a guillotine installed in it as well. So, makes sense.
イカれているなこいつは
Oh, she just has a different kind of fun to us, you know? Massacre! Yeah! Woo!
ムカつくのだ攻撃が全然効いてないっぽいし
You were holding your own until you got practically one shot, but, you know?
飽きましたこれでも食らいなさいえこの気配まさか
Oh, don't tell me, did she just second and Toma Queen onto us? You what?
バカだ呼び出したんだと
でっかいのだこんなもの倒せるのか気をつけて動きが速いです私はルーレンスに次の舞台でお会いできることを
Thank you for that key information.
ルーデンス一体何者
That very well could be the name of their group.
します
And now the real boss fight begins. Well, I did want an Intoma Queen, but... What the heck?
相手にとって不足はない仕留める
What are you? I know I saw you with 3 heads, but you have what I presume to be a scorpion's tail. Maybe it is a scorpion, actually. You know, maybe I should just look at its name before making my final judgment. Maybe it's a scorpion. Well, maybe it's just called, you know, Scorpia. Oh, gosh. It's got so much health, too. Oh, no. At least we're mostly topped up. In fact, she is Sun, right? Yes, it is. So, what's the most potent bug I can go for? The most bang for my book. A couple of damage bugs. Couple of damage bugs, eh? More like 3 of them, but you know. At least we had Koya's glitch mode. Stored up.
受けてたと
And then we could try and hit hard here. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going to be weak to more so. Whether it's going to be magically weak or physically weak. But in terms of my most potent ability, it would be Azure Bullet. Overall. Then I guess we'll do Galactic Succubus
来た
Glitch.
ぞ
And see how this goes.
ここが墓場だ
Okay, no counteraction, thankfully. Yeah, now I see big damage numbers.
これで邪魔だ
準備 OK だ
任せて
Wait a moment. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Well, we could do this. Oh my! Because we've already got set up. And then we'll do a little me some more. And then we'll just use an item at the end of it all. Yeah, a high elf tonic. No, 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 not on the first one. On the last one. Yes. That would be... I keep absolutely moving it because of the D-pad. There we go. Right. Now we'll use it. Please stay on there. Is it on there? Is it on there? No, it's not. There it is. Okay. Now we'll hit hard. Not bad.
これで認め
That's pretty potent. Evil Fang. Well, I missed.
行くぞ
Oh, I actually want a battle jack though. What genres do we have? No, we're not using the slot game. I actually want to use Ska to see if I can play ping pong with it, though. Of course you missed. Right. Well. When it comes to what we're doing next... Maybe we'll just reposition a little bit here. Yeah. Or I'll reposition itself. Oh, it's going for Scala, isn't it? Okay. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but... What if I were to just give you a right wee clonking towards two ladies? If I can, that is. Regardless of that factor, though. I'm gonna hit you pretty hard. I hope. No counteraction. I think it's dead. Well, there's one knock blow. And that's all we get. Dang it. I wanted to do a triple whammy. Oh well. Either way, we got into a whole slew of things. Scala wasn't the most useful thing to bring out. But generally the big boss enemies are just so heavy that it's just like, I want the extra knockback. Oh, Shina, dearest, are you doing well? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, it was the memory fragment. I was actually full on worried for a moment because I was like, did we just beat that thing? Oh, bear with it, girl. That's a new voice. Oh, now we get to see what Shina looks like in the real world. And she's a brunette. Also, I think I just spotted something. Do you have a wee Enigma keychain? Holster? On your belt? Whatever it may be? It's an accessory nonetheless. It's quite befitting. Oh gosh, so this is what happens before you got full on abducted.
残念だったな。君の企みは筒抜けだ。
私はあなたたちのやっていること認めないから。
そうかそうか。それでどうする？捕らえろ。
いや、触らないで。
こいつ噛みやがった。
Gee whiz, I wonder why, Mister!
また逃げやがって。くそ、申し訳ございません。すぐに捕まえます。
ああ、いい。
What?
どうして。
I mean, I feel sorry for you, but I actually thought he was about to just gun down Shina!
二度もミスするやつはいらん。
Holy moly!
ここに逃げ道はないの。
Okay, never mind, he really did shoot her!
困るな、二宮シーナ。こうも抵抗されては君を傷つけないわけ。
I don't know, man. It looks like you've already dealt some hefty damage by shooting her!
こちらで死死くらいなくともゲームの世界では関係ないのよね。
What the heck, man?
どうしてひどいことばっかり。
Please stop!
おやおや、もう両足が動かないかな。
What? What the? Oh, I was about to drop a bomb there. No, no. Zipping that part away. Keeping it inside. We're hitting the button. We'll bear with it. But holy moly. So what? Can we just like take the gun from him and just point at his legs instead? Like, come on, man. That's not cool.
シーナ、大丈夫？立てますか？ありがとう。平気だよ。
Like, I know we had the Ripper incident recently, right? And I do feel sorry for all those elves that were slain. But for the most part, I would assume that they're NPCs, so worst case scenario, you know, we can maybe bring them back. Maybe. Unless if they were just so happy to be a bunch of people who were abducted as well. But, well, we don't know that yet. Or if at all. But in Shina's case, it's like, that's a real gun, pointed at a real person, shooting that said person. I'm a humbug. I don't take kindly to guns, as you can imagine. They frightened this man. Yeah, not so bright one.
私が何かに気づいて。どこかから逃げ出していました。 捕まって。足を。
シーナ、大丈夫だ。もう思い出さなくていい。
I wish that could be very reassuring, but the man was willing to, I don't know, strip the skin from her body? Because it doesn't have any bearing on her in the game?
いいんだ。無理はするな。
そうですよ、シーナ。少し休みましょう。
I forgot he'd rest too!
ごめんね。みんなごめんね。もう大丈夫だから。
Well, I would like to think so.
ルシルも辛い目にあったのに。いい。でもあいつ許さない。誰のことですか？あ、リプカ。さっきのあいつだよ。あ、ええ、そうですね。リリー、何も感じてないの？いえ、そんなことは。
シーナ、聞いたか？さっきあの女、ルーデンスのリプカと名乗ったな。
はい。一体ルーデンスって何のことでしょう？この世界の職業や種族にそんなクラスはありません。
ゲーム全体にその記載がないか調べてみる。お前は旅を続けろ。
はい、お願いします。ルシル、どうしようか。里に戻るのは辛い？
Hmm.
うん。イータンをちゃんとしたい。あのままじゃかわいそう。
At least give her a proper send-off.
シーナもターミナル使わなきゃいけないんだから。戻る。
そのターミナルもリプカがぶっ壊したようだけどな。くそ。
あなたはミータの言った通りね。優しくて強い子だわ。大丈夫。大丈夫よ。あの子はきっと天国に行けるから。ミータ、なんで？何も悪くないのに。なんで？なんで？己の力不足をこうも悔しく感じたことはない。
Oh gosh. You can say that again, because it just happened to be a scripted fight, and no, I don't want another event right now. Like, you know, we're doing this, and we're bailing. That's all I say if I get a bad encounter. I don't want to deal with you beasties right now! Why are you guys looking? Oh gosh, please don't murder anyone. Please cease.
なる
Oh my lordy. Please let me out. Ah! Okay, let's get to a safer locale. And pick up this Arata. Yeah, that was totally worth it, you know. Ah, but gosh. So many tragic happenings, though. I mean, well, one of them wasn't even technically, like, that recent. Which is fair enough, but... They got to bear witness to what kind of cruel group has Shina in custody. And that doesn't make me feel any better, man. Anyway, folks. Thank you all for watching this episode of Deathhead Request. And I'll see you all next time as we try and get through this glitchy mess. Ta-ta for now.